Hey, good morning. It's Hanny and it's Zwift time. First time I'm doing this. Watched my buddy Shane racing the other day, doing the Bologna Classic, third race, and was on the phone with him, cheering him on, watching him race. This is me watching him. He just started the final climb. I think this is like a 1.9 kilometer climb, and it starts off right away at 9%. At this point, I had asked Shane to just come into this with a low heart rate. I think I kept him at 150, 155. Didn't want him blowing up early and then hitting this climb. And you can see it's just hanging out at 10%. Beautiful Italian little climb. Um, yeah, just checking him out, looking at his heart rate's already up to 160, putting up some great wattage. He's trying to stay with the group. I had a pretty good feeling that he'll make up a lot of ground here. Does a lot of crossfitting, so this suits him well. Kept telling him this is just a workout of the day. And I think, if I remember right, he's just got 10 more minutes to go. So you got to keep the heart rate down here. It's already up at 13%. Yeah, drink. Avatars, drink. Good luck on that. A lot of the guys around him were just putting up ridiculous wattage, so clearly not in their category. So I'm pretty sure after this race, a lot of them are going to get DQ'd and thrown into category B. Shane's just there. He is wearing the black kit. Keeps changing his kit. Can't keep up with him. That's okay. That's okay. He's just going to do a little bit of suffering. Yeah, making progress. Well done, Shane. Good numbers. Heart rate's still solid. I don't know. I think he's got a little more in him for the heart rate, but we'll save that for the racing season. And yes, there will be a racing season. Steady. Nice. Nice, steady. I think this finishes off at a 20 minutes, so you're seeing the time up there. It's 11 minutes in so far. Really short race. All of it is a climb. It's a climb to the top. Um, there's an S bend coming up, and the S bend begins the really steep part of the climbing. I think it averages 16% and peaks out at 20%. So I'm telling Shane, just hang on for the S bend. And he is. He's keeping his heart rate down, his wattage, he's under control. I couldn't see his face, but I'm sure he's, not completely comfortable at this point. But his avatar looked good. All right, I'll pick this up again when we get to the S bend. And we're back. You can see up in the map up there the S bend. Right now, Shane and group are recovering, which is a really good thing. And they're coming up on that S bend. As soon as they hit that S bend, it's just going to pitch up to 16%. And it's, at one point, I think it gets up to 20%. Right at the top, 500 meters to go, it flattens out a little bit. Flattens out means about 8%. So you're suffering. Here it is. Here's the S bend. And he's about to hit it. So yeah, comfortable 11%, and yeah, 13, 14, just goes, oh, 19, there it is. Um, yeah, so at this point, with probably 5 minutes to go, Shane just has to do a workout of the day. A full on 5 minute interval. Little on, little off. I'm not sure if drinking is going to help him at this point. His avatar did, that's fine. His avatar looks incredibly composed still. 311, 330, well done, Shane. I think I'm just yelling at him on text message right now just to throw in this effort. Um, if he came into this race with 6 bullets, he's already spent 4. I said, look, the last 2 you're going to spend right here. 1 on this steep section, 16%. Just, yeah, there he is. He's just putting up the power, 314. And then the last bullet you're going to use when things flatten out, Shane. And he did. And again, when we say flatten out, it's at the top of this crest. It makes a right. You think you're done at the top here. You're not. It pitches to the right and goes back up. And then you just have to just put your head down and pedal to the finish line. 16. God, man, this thing is so steep. And I think most of us have our trainer set to 50%. Imagine setting this to full percentage. Yeah, your legs will fall off. Good, good. Holding some great numbers. Yeah, he's coming 70 RPMs. That's pretty healthy. When I did this, I think I was 60 RPMs, just grinding out of hard gear. My heart rate just goes too high if I'm at higher RPMs. So I'd rather hurt the legs than push the heart rate that much. Yeah, there it is. A little bit of a recovery, 12%. Good job, Shane. Heart rate looks beautiful. Again, I think I can get you more of a heart rate on that one, but don't want to be a jerk coach at this point. Yeah, yeah. You think the top is right here? It isn't. It makes that right hander. You can see it on the map up there. You're at a comfortable 13% right now. Yep, did say that, comfortable 13%. Here comes the right hander. %. God, unending. And yeah, looking at the time, probably another 3 minutes for Shane to finish. So I'm just letting him have it at this point on text message. There's just no point in thinking. I just needed him to go. He's still working that second to last bullet that he has here, and it will flatten out shortly here. And right here, you get to come around through this little chicane. I always wanted to use the word chicane. Come around the chicane, and you can start seeing it drops to 2%, 1%. Your legs are just going to fall off. Picks right back up, but it's to a comfortable less than double digit climb. And you really just have to not really look ahead or look at any numbers, but just pedal. And Shane's just crushing right now, 344. Heart rate is just steady, looking really smooth, not throwing the bike around. Oh no, it's just the avatar, never mind. I'm sure he's just beating up the bike right now. 5%, practically flat. Strangely, I'll disappoint now. I didn't get the ending to this. I'll explain that in the comments. But yeah, at this point, you are less than a minute and a half from the top. I think Shane took 9th in this one. Congrats. Oh, it did go up to 11%. Yeah, sorry, I lied. But again, feels much better than 16, 17. it starts coming back down and you really just have to crush it to the end. Congrats, Shane, and hope you enjoy this video.